episodes here of the best tournament. This is the final episode we're going to have for this video game and for this series and for this tournament. And it is a game between two very stacked teams. They have fought all the way to be the best of the best in the bragging rights. The Oakland Raiders have the bragging rights to be called the greatest team in AFC history. The Rams have the bragging rights to be called the greatest team in NFC history. But who is going to get the ultimate bragging right that says they are the best in the NFL period in the history and of all time? That is the true bragging right that these teams are fighting for, folks. And it's going to be a great first down with some extra yards there for the Rams to kick this one off. They kind of struggled a little bit against the Vikings. What's up, Ahmad? How's it going, man? I suppose this is the final episode we're going to ever have of the Madden series. We're not getting Madden 19. I'm going to wait for Gridiron Champions. I may get Madden 19 at Black Friday. It might happen. But folks, we're in the Super Bowl. One of these teams are walking out Super Bowl champions. Gridiron Champions is a college football game that I've really fallen in love with. That's to come out in 2020, and I will tell you this right now. I've always been a bigger fan of college football than I have been of football. That's a touchdown! No, the ball pops out. Damn. So that was a touchdown. I got excited. But nonetheless, folks, like I said, this will be the last episode we ever have in this, and here we go. It's a big handoff here. It's a loss yard for Marshall Falk. Like I said, you got Bo Jackson taking on Marshall Falk today. Some epic Hall of Fame clash of the clashes. Alright, Mod, whenever you're good. This has been weeks and months of some of the best football we have seen from these teams. And we're just going to see one final epic game here today, folks. Hopefully it's not a blowout, and hopefully it's right down to the final second. It's going to be a sack there on Norm Van Broek and Martin, the linebacker, with that sack.
Reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down. Now it's Zerline to try to ram field goal. This one from 48 yards away.
Here we go. It's about to be a 48-yard field goal. It's to be a booming one, and Zerline just barely gets that in. Zerline is not a great field goal, and is not a great kicker. It's looking like he has really not been that great this series, and well, I think we just saw that there. It's a huge field goal, though, for the Rams, even though it was essentially a very ugly field goal. Nonetheless, it still made it, and that's what counts. You're getting ready for the kickoff here, folks. This will be a booming one. And the Raiders get it back. Kicks one off there, gets about the 27-yard line to kick off this drive. Not bad field position. Ken Stabler today, taking on Norm Van Broek. This has been an amazing tournament, but it ends here today. They hand it up to be play action here to start this game. Ken Stabler. Got it down the field. It's, whoa, almost caught.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
I thought he caught that too, but it wasn't going to happen.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
It goes to be a handoff here to Bo Jackson. Jackson gets the first on and some. Bo Jackson. Is he going to be the unstoppable force he's been in this series, in this game where it all counts?
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
He's going for the hike. He's running for his life, and Ken Stabler gets a first down.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Say Oakland responds after the Rams scored on their first possession of the game. Can the Raiders do the same? Go Stabler instead, maybe getting sacked. Stabler gonna run for his life again. Stabler gets a first down. And some more downs for the Raiders to play with. Remember, the Rams had a hard time stopping Tarkenton from the Vikings the last game yesterday when he was running the football. Well, he was scrambling pretty much. So let's see if this may cost him this game.
They'll roll it now out of the gun. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time the yards
They stop for a loss of yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now for the Raiders.
behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive. And normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looks like the offensive line let him down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Back to throw here.
It's going to be a first to Bo Jackson, drops it. Bo Jackson with the drop there.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Out is Janikowski now for the Raider field goal try. And this one a 41-yard attempt.
That was almost blocked, but it is still good. And the Oakland Raiders tied up. We're tied 3 apiece, folks.
So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
I thought number 23 would have blocked that, but it's not to be. And the Super Bowl actually today, folks, is being held in Indianapolis. It was not going to be held in the Rams stadium. It'll be. I think both teams are very. I think the Raiders are very happy about that. Get ready for the kickoff here, folks.
So we're right back where we started.
It's going to be a booming one.
This is it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard.
All right, it's the 24-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense.
Noah Van Brock gets to start at the 24-yard line. Let's see how the Rams can do here on their second possession, second drive for them.
Offensive coach, they didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
That's 2nd and 4 here. Jared Cook Jr. with the 4-yard reception.
Six yards here to go for the offense on second down.
Second and 6.
And again, this time to the tailback.
Wow, it's a bit loss of yards.
Down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
And what I thought was way more than just a loss of a yard. I thought it was a loss of 4 yards, but
Planted in the backfield, probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
it's only a loss of a yard for the Rams. It's 3rd and 7 out of the 27-yard line. Let's see how they respond here. Now the Rams, last game, they pretty much their whole game was made on converting on 3rd down. This really was a make or break situation, and we see it here again. A huge catch, an amazing catch right there from Jared Cook to keep. Look at the tight coverage here one more time.
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's
Right over Kennard, and it was just a perfect catch there from Cook.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Impressive, absolutely impressive, ladies and gentlemen.
First down following that long gain. A handoff as they run the counter play.
Marshall Falk not getting anything going.
Nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's
Ever since the semifinals, he struggled.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
That's me a handoff here to Marshall Falk again, and that's to be, I think, a stop at the line of scrimmage.
Last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
He lost another yard.
To the yard.
And that's in the first quarter, folks. Now we're on to the second quarter here.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Back to throw.
Goes Norm. Norm's got to be careful. Can hand off to Falk. Falk, oh, gets pushed out of bounds.
It's a game
The good old,
that'll bring up 4th down.
the good old Rams are going to be forced to punt it here, folks.
How tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Give him 16 on the
All right, it's another first down for the Rams, man. They're looking to really take the Super Bowl.
That's not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
I know what that was. That was ugly. That was very ugly.
Be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
That wasn't really a dangerous pass. He kind of just threw it off the floor and called it there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, it's 3rd and 4th here.
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
That's to be a first down for the Rams. God, Marshall Falk got rocked.
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd and 9 here for the Rams. And I'm kind of just like watching this as you guys are and slightly enjoying the commentary for the game. There goes Dickerson.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. They're able to convert.
They're down. It's a good catch, that diving catch, I really should say, from Torrey Holt, and they've now got 2 more yards to go. The Rams could potentially be taking a lead here if they score this touchdown. Like I said, when they went into Minnesota, they struggled to put this one into the end zone. Are they going to struggle once again today to do that?
This one continues downfield.
They struggled last game to put it into the end zone. There's a loss of 2 yards. Howie Long with that tackle.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had the pass blocker out on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got him for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the pass rusher is over you.
That's going to be hurting the Rams here again. That's those penalties, those dreaded penalties that are always hurting someone.
The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Here goes Norm Van Brocklin.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Van Brocklin trying to run for his life. He gets a gain of 2. 3rd and goal.
And that'll make it 3rd and goal. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
They hand it off, and it's nothing. A loss of yards. And they forced another field goal. I mean, they struggled trying to punch this one into the end zone against Minnesota, and clearly it's to be the same case potentially here with against Oakland.
Once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. This from 25 yards out.
And the field goal is good. And now the Rams take a lead by 3. It's now 6-3 Los Angeles.
So we're trading field goals here in the opening half. No breakthrough yet on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
And really, I like what I've seen from both of these defenses thus far. Both have been a little more aggressive than I expected. And I think that's reflected in what we see on the scoreboard, which is no touchdowns to this point.
Yeah, I agree with you. So we're waiting the kickoff here. I do apologize for how long this takes. I get why he does that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year.
There goes Ken Stapper coming out again.
For hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated.
God, you got rocked, Bo Jackson. The run game's just not working for both sides today, folks. I said it's those two great defenses that are really just going on an all-out clash here.
You talk about big boys, you talk about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
I think it's first down. Yeah, it should be a first down for the Raiders. No, it's 3rd and inches. Wow, all right, but we have officially had 2-minute warning, folks.
We'll come back to Super Bowl 52 after this. A reminder coming up at the intermission. We'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Looking to throw.
That was almost actually picked, and Ken Stapper not having a good game. Now, this is a little bit of a brag right, not only to be called the best team in NFL history, but it's also a brag right which makes which division, which conference superior, the AFC or NFC. So there's a lot riding on the shoulders of both of these teams.
On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Deep for the Rams, Tavon Austin. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Booming one. Holy moly. Not even a chance to even try to catch it, to be inside the end zone, to be put on the 20-yard line.
Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles, the backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Here it goes, Van Brocklin. Yeah, not gonna happen. Tavon Austin got pummeled by 3 people right there. Oh, they get pummeled. He got squished in like a sandwich.
A really well-played game.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now back to throw.
There goes Noah Van Brocklin running for his life.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flag.
Oh, it was a face mask? He's only got one little bar there, so it's hard to tell what's a face mask and what's not. Corey James, the man they call for the face mask.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
That's gonna hurt the Raiders here. They pushed the Rams up by a lot more field position than they originally wanted to. What a little dump off.
couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
It's picked. It's picked. He's going to return it to the 20, to 10. Touchdown, Oakland. The first touchdown of the game comes from a defensive pick 6. And then Oakland takes the lead. Noah Van Broek with a costly throw there. And Oakland out the lead one more time. Wham! Joseph perfectly reading the pass that was intended for Marshall Falk. One hell of a pick. That could be the game winner potentially, folks. The first touchdown comes from the defense, and it comes from a defensive pick 6. How will the Rams respond after that? What a huge play by the defense from Oakland. Give that man a new contract right there. What a huge freaking pick that was. First touchdown of the game is a pick 6. Ain't that something? Tavon Austin about to get ready after the Rams really how the Rams going to bounce back is the question. That's the real question we need to be asking. They get it back to about the 25-yard line. Pretty much.
Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017.
Here goes Noah Van Broek. I understand it's 1st and 10. How do they respond? Will we potentially see another pick? Marshall Falk's got to be a first down and some here. And the Rams burn a timeout.
And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Let's wait for the next play of the game.
Comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
And he's sacked. And the Rams are going to burn another timeout. You're not even letting me skip the timeouts. What the heck, man?
And a timeout. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Huh. See how Oakland, I think they got that fire lit under him finally. Van Brockton versus Tankerton. Here in the final episode we got for you. Here's Norman Brockman for his life to be they're not going to burn timeout. All right, it's 3rd and 12 here for the Rams.
Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again.
Norman to center. Run for your life. What the? That was foolish.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
And that one's going to be received at the back of the 20-yard line.
CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis.
Here we go, folks.
Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. 2 yards on the
Right now I am still currently under the weather, so it's great.
I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
So we've come upon halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Here we go, folks. We're getting ready for that second half to be underway. As Oakland actually gets it back.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And they'll take it.
They get back to about the 28-yard line.
To the 28-yard line.
Wow, the Indianapolis Colts Stadium is humongous.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that.
My goodness.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second and 6. All right.
30-yard
30-yard line. Let's see what good old Oakland's got here. Wow, what a diving catch there from Bo Jackson. Third and 2 for the Raiders on the 36-yard line.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Shane Leckler now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And this is away. It's a high kick.
It's going to be a booming punt.
All of it.
God, what's with these punters today? All of these punters.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
And here he goes. Marshall Folk finally trying to get those speeders on. That's a 20-yard gain.
That first hit for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're.
And here it goes again, folks.
That first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to
The Rams on the 40-yard line. That's when I really push this one up. And Folk breaks to that defense for about a gain of 7 right there. Marshall Folk finally starting to get a little bit fired up here.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
3 yards to go on 2nd down.
Here goes good Norm Van Brocklin. He hikes it. Right down the fit. It's picked again. It's picked again. And Brown with the 2nd pick for Oakland. And now it's going right back to the Raiders.
There's the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
The Rams now with 2 picks here, and Oakland could possibly capitalize. Here goes Stabler, who has not had a great game. Getting 6 yards there, gaining 7 actually. It's 2nd and 3 on the 44-yard line for the Raiders.
If you're running that route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Gain of a yard for the Raiders. I honestly believe that the Rams defense is just a little bit too much for the Raiders.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. The Raiders on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And they're going to run it. Great job, guys.
Now they try the right side here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where
Oakland with a quick 1 minute 3 and out. Like I said, they've had a horrible game offensively, Oakland. It's been their defense that's actually came through and helped. Luckily, the Rams are not getting penalized from throwing that 2nd pick. The defense probably have to score all the points, looks like.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it.
The Rams got to start at the 15-yard line. Man, this does not get it any easier for the Rams today.
Here comes Los Angeles. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
A mega struggle today would be the exact word.
Okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendencies.
Here goes the new Rams possession. They're going to hand off to Marshall Folk. It's not a 1st down, but I believe it is a gain of 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Rams.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down.
The hike it here. It's going to be an easy first. It's going to be a loss of a yard for the Rams. Now it's 3rd and 3. How long with that huge tackle right there? It's going to be 3rd and 3 on the 23-yard line for the Rams.
that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing, but he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offensive backfield, and spilling everything.
Goes Van Brocklin. Oh, he missed it. The Rams are going to be forced to punt it. What's going on today with this offenses, man? These two offenses have been absolutely terrible. This has been an offensive nightmare for both teams.
Running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know, the rhythm seems off. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Yeah, right now, if you're a fan of both of either of these teams, you're probably like, oh my god, what are they doing?
This is running at the 21.
He gets to the 21, gets it all the way to the 40-yard line.
Return there, give him an even 20 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now,
Which is amazing field position to start a drive.
and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Who knows anymore with the way the offenses are.
With the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll run it now, out of the gun. Pushing him away.
Look at Bo Jackson gonna gain a 20 yards as well. The huge gain. He's been struggling all day. And Oakland with the first down. We haven't seen that in freaking forever.
I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here goes Stabler. Getting ready here. Gonna hand off to Bo Jackson, who gets rocked, but for a gain of 4. Or 3, my bad, 3. 2nd and 7 for the Raiders.
Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
It's gonna be a delayed handoff, and God, he got rocked, Bo Jackson.
He's going to be dropped to the backfield. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's
A loss for yard, my goodness. Now it's 3rd and 7 for the Raiders.
The speeds that linebackers are running nowadays, they run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Here goes Stab, but it's 3rd and 7. Play fake. He actually gets the first down. Number 74, I believe, put that horribly. Casper with a huge 8-yard gain. Can you say it one more time? Oh, he juked that one guy. Yeah, it was 74. No, it's 94. It's 94. Dunn played that horribly. We have 1 quarter left, folks. We're down to the final 8 minutes of the Super Bowl for the bragging rights to be called the greatest team in NFL history. Both teams have competed for the right to be called the greatest team in their respective conference. But this is where it all comes down to it. And Bo Jackson getting the first down.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue.
After both running games for both teams have pretty much been lackadaisical. And I think at least on one side the run game seems to be somewhat revitalized.
What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Gonna hand this one off. Bo Jackson with a gain of about 6 yards. 2nd and 4 for the Raiders here on the 10-yard line. 10 more yards to go for them to punch this one into the end zone. Can they do it? Oakland's defense scored their first and only touchdown of the game on a pick 6. Oakland's offense was only able to get a field goal today. Both teams struggled kind of in the end zone, in the red zone. So let's see how they do here. Second and 4, gonna hand it off to Bo, and you think he lost it? No, he gets stopped the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 4 for the Raiders.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means that
here we go.
Sound defensively, there could be some opportunities.
Gonna hike it here. Stabler misses. He's had a horrible game.
3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And the field goal is good.
And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now, 13-6.
A game where offenses have absolutely been terrible, where quarterbacks and halfbacks have been terrible, and defense has reigned supreme. Take a look at the scoring summary here for the Raiders. They offensively they kick a field goal. They just kicked another field goal, so that's 6 points from the offense. Then there's 7 points from the Raiders. And I do include the PAT because it was part of the pick six. The Rams have 2 field goals, and this game has been offensively just disgustingly horrible offensively.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is fully awake now. If he didn't get off to the start that he normally does, they've got his attention. He's running it well.
You think they set off the alarm clock at the half? I think that's what went down. I know this, having played on the defensive side of the ball, if you do a really good job against a great runner, and you go into the half, you're
as we wait for this next play to begin.
You think the game plan is working, but in the back of your head is that little bit of nagging doubt. Can we do this for 4 quarters? So far, that's not happening.
The Rams just needed 1 touchdown here to tie it up. And Marshall Falk is going to get that first down and some. And they get on the 41-yard line. Marshall Falk's been able to kind of having to do everything today for him.
Described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Goes Falk again. So first down and some for Falk. What? How's that face mask?
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all.
I'd like to see that play again. I don't think that was a face mask at all. I think that was a bad call. It looked like he got him by the jersey, but the shoulder pad tried to throw him down. To me, that's what it looked like. But the referees do know best, so we're going to have to go with it. Stabby got hit under center and he fell. And Falk fell. Oh boy.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
It's my defensive showdown so far. He dropped it. Oh.
It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has absorbed the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
They going for it. What the?
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds. Says the
It's
line
4th and 8,
and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a nice catch, but unable to stay in
which means they're going to be forced to take another field goal.
He works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with it.
It's blocked. Oh my God, the Raiders don't block and they recover it. Holy hell, this is just not the game for the... That's their 3rd turnover. 2 picks and now that happened. What an amazing blocked field goal kick right there.
Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Oakland desperately needs to either kick a field goal or waste the damn clock. And he gets sacked. Robert Quinn with the sack on that play. A huge sack for the Rams. That's now 2nd and 16 for the Raiders. Now they were started 30-31. Now they're back at the 25-yard line.
The 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
He's going for it. Again under pressure. Hands it off to Bo Jackson. Jackson. That is now, it's 3rd and 3 for the Raiders.
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Another nice pickup through the air. I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things.
Right, well, right now, if you're Oakland, you know that you desperately need to convert here on this 1st down. That defense didn't look all too amazing either. Stabler, what the hell are you doing? Thank you. Do something right. And then Ken Stabler gets a 1st down for the Raiders after he's been having the world's crappiest game. Like, legitimately, everything could have went so much better for the Raiders today if Ken Stabler may have not been playing. He's done horrible today. I'm sorry, folks, but he's done horrible. I gotta be honest with you, it's disgusting to watch him play right now. Take out a play clock violation. Oh, God. It's a loss of 5 yards. Yeah, it's a loss of 5 yards. It's on the 15-yard line.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Like I said, folks, the Raiders are somehow in the lead after having a hard... If they win, I would say that you guys should be thanking the defense because your offense has been terrible, Oakland. Specifically, I'm thinking Jones on that play. Or Joseph, I think it was Joseph. Yeah, it was Joseph. Number 20, I think? Or it's 40, one of those. 23, I think. I don't know. It's a pretty good catch. It's going to be now 2nd and 6 for the Raiders on the 44-yard line.
They certainly did, and obviously they like his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed.
There we go, 2nd and 6. Raiders are going to be forced to take this play. The handoff here for Bo Jackson, and Bo Jackson does get the 1st down and some. And we have hit the final 2 minutes of the game, folks. The final 2 minutes, we've hit officially a 2-minute warning, and this is where the Raiders need to make the Los Angeles Rams call timeout after timeout after timeout with that freaking 1st down. You know you can potentially kick a field goal. You know you can go up by at least 1 point. It's a gain of 1. The Rams are burning that timeout. There was 1 timeout burned. Like I said, this is where this down and drive will be a little bit longer than it should be because of all the 60-second time, the play clock that everybody gets. When you call it timeout, that's alright. It's all or nothing. Go big or go home in the Super Bowl. The bragging rights to see which conference is better than the other. The bragging rights to be called the greatest team in NFL history. It comes down to these two. So you're waiting for this next play to begin.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Here we go. It's going to be another handoff.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
It's going to be a loss of... No, he's going to get stopped the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9 for the Oakland Raiders. And the Rams have one more timeout to burn. But boy, will they be in that no-huddle type offense.
The Raiders on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. The Raiders are smart, but if they're smart, they'd hand it off. Fine, the Rams burn their final timeout, and that means Oakland can kick a field goal. And the Rams score 6, it's 12. They score the PAT, they scored the two points to put 2-point conversion. It's 14-16, assuming that the Raiders go for field goal and hit it. That means the Raiders have still been lead by 2. Something that you guys may want to keep in your back pocket there. Make sure you guys have that one down, because man, this has been quite the game defensively. I mean, these teams have come off of amazing defense.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
And the the field goal is good, folks. And now Oakland leads 16-6 against the Rams. And this may be the one to do it, folks. Unless the Rams have a miracle comeback in store. Kickoff here for the Rams. They're going to receive it. They take it from the end zone. It gets about the 25-yard line. Originally where they would have started. I love seeing the blue sponsorships. It's great. Gotta love Madden for that. You guys got to see inside the building. Goes Van Brocklin. Run it, Van Brocklin, run it. He's not going to. That's an incomplete pass. He had the foot at the worst spot there for himself.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10, folks. Norm Van Brocklin just under time. Not on his side. But Van Brocklin, I think that's over the line of scrimmage. That's going back. Yeah, it's on the Rams. Yep, he got the foot over. I think he got cold foot the last game.
That's a good chunk of yardage.
Now he's getting cold foot again.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game.
And it's 3rd and 14 for the Rams.
Because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 14.
There he goes. It's a crucial 3rd.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
Well, it's probably the worst thing for the Rams. They're going to be backed up about 3rd and 19. At the 16-yard line, this is horrible for the Rams. Officially making this a whole lot more difficult for them to win the Super Bowl at the moment. Make somehow of a miracle comeback to happen.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
There goes Norm Van Brocklin. He goes down the field. Never mind. 4th and 19. The Rams have got to be. They're forced to go for it. And I think the Rams head coach is realizing that it's doomsday pretty much for him.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Say that again, Hal. Here he goes. Big play here. It's the do or die moment. Van Brocklin under center, launching it down the field. Oh, no one's there. And now the Rams could, the Raiders could just run out the clock now. Essentially, they prove that they are the greatest team of all time in NFL history, and that the AFC is the superior conference, pretty much. That the AFC is better than the NFC. Ain't this some bragging right here, folks? Now that clock is just going down.
You're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here.
And now that time is just ticking down. Down, 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 down. You know, that song, I don't know the rest of the lyrics to.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
Could say that again. Wow. Got to be heartbreaking for the Rams now that the Raiders just took it from them after Ken Stabler had one of the crappiest games of all time in the Super Bowl. But the Oakland Raiders defense won this game with that pick six. It was the pick six, and if it wasn't for that then, I would have said the field goal kicker won it, as the field goal kicker got 9 points himself. It was everything but the offense. But the Oakland Raiders become the greatest team of all time in NFL history. They prove that the AFC is far more superior than the NFC, and they prove that they are the greatest AFC team ever. With that being said, folks, we end this best of the best tournament, and it all came down to the defense and which defense could actually put up points on the board. With that being said, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to Bill Vink Gaming. We'll see you next time for some FIFA, wrestling, and NBA 2K action. See you then, folks.